And if we ask the stars what they mean, what would they say back to us? Welcome! You want to go on a card journey today? Give me some of your time, and I'll give you some of your story. Well, let's see what the cards say.
Hey there, Cancer. Welcome, crab people. Hi there, this is Koi Plays Tarot. My name is Koi, and I'm going to be your tarot card reader for today. What we're looking at in this round of reads is going to be your first and last for the month of November. It's a transition out of October and all the Halloween festivities right into November and what's going on here. We're looking at what's new and what are some conclusions that are made, represented by all elemental aces at the top and all elemental tens on the bottom. The aces being new ideas, new fulfillments, new opportunities even, or renewal depending on the context. And with the tens at the bottom, what conclusions, what endings, what ultimatums were made or had. So as a preamble to your read, Cancer, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but don't always be so willing to reverse. At times, even if it gets tough, understand that I, as your tarot card reader, would never purposefully misguide you. That's not the type of stuff I do. So follow along with me in the read today. And yeah, for my crab people, let's see what the cards say. Show us the cards that we need to see, please. For Cancer in their read, we're starting off with their whole element of water in the Ace of Cups. What is significant of the Ace of Cups for Cancer in their read today? What is providing fulfillment for everything moving forward ahead? Page of Wands. Okay. The notion of staying optimistic. How so? The Tower. Okay. And what is coupling that Tower? The Empress. Oh. Hey. Oh, your patience is getting tested right now. Okay. So, with the destruction of a situation happening that is very much clear, you're actually trying to maintain poise and with poise and composure. Right. A situation, I don't know if this is either familiar or on a friend connection front, but we're trying to say, okay, this is how it is where we're going. I am going to put me first. I'm not going to call you out your name. I'm going to let your name and your character speak for itself. That ain't my fight right now. Not my dog, not my fight. Right. When we're talking about that Ace of Cups, to have the Tower underneath your Ace of Cups, you're like, hey, let it burn. Let it do whatever it needs to, but it cannot stay here. And finding the best of you, trying to remain poised and composed and being the most productive and honest version of yourself that you can. Okay, if this is the path that we're embracing and you're serious about this, throw your temper tantrum and I'll just watch. But I'm still gonna do me, and I'll definitely let you do you. We are watching beef play out right in front of us. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles. Reveal the Ace of Pentacles upon this read. What is significant of the Ace of Pentacles in this read today? What about opportunity ahead? So it's an Ace of Pentacles, what reveals? King of Cups. And so, in seeing new opportunity, you're actually trying to, balance the duality of all the emotion and still, going back to that Empress earlier, Cancer, representing the best of me. I'm still going to give my best even as I understand everything falling apart around me. Nine of Pentacles. Maybe being alone can be a good thing. Maybe my separation from whatever this is, I can stand on my own 2 feet and try to understand what's going on and be happy on my own terms. Nine of Swords. Does it scare me? Absolutely. Is it still worth it? I have to find a duality because I can't have both right now. New opportunity is coming because of all the destruction happening around me. So, in knowing that, I can be happy or be afraid of happiness. What's my options here? Ace of Wands. Define the fire of the spirit for Cancer in this read. What is significant upon the Ace of Wands in this read today? Seven of Cups, the notion of possibility. I'm still willing to see it in spite of all my fears. Seven of Pentacles, we embrace the multitude of possibilities that are presented to us. And the Hermit. Healing comes when I step away, when I can trust my own internal voice, my own internal guidance and compass to say, hey, this ain't working, so let me find what's right for me. It's time for me to put myself first. Okay? So in the Ace of Swords, reveal truth and challenge for Cancer in this read today. What is significant of the Ace of Swords in their read? What are the cards we need to see please on the Ace of Swords for Cancer's read today? Ace of Swords, Four of Cups. Truth is, I've not been happy for a while, so if this is how it's playing out, we are here now. The Fool and the Four of Swords. Yeah. And so I can either be disappointed perpetually or I can try for something new. And I'm okay with that. Took a long time to get there, but I'm okay now. Underneath it all, the Ace of Swords. That is my truth. I'm not going to let this destroy me. Yeah, I didn't want it to play out this way, but hey, we're here now. And you can throw your temper tantrum and I can throw my pity party. We can do whatever is needed, but I got to put me first. There's no regression on that. To the Ten of Cups. What are the cards that we need to see, please, upon the Ten of Cups for Cancer in their read today? Home, element of water. What of harmony and synchronicity? Queen of Cups. I gave my best, I gave my all. And I still need you to understand, whoever is the other person you're identifying on the end of this read, Cancer, I showed love and compassion in ways that you probably didn't even deserve at some points. I don't know if this is an intimate partner relationship. I'm getting more familial vibes here, but it still spells out the same conclusion, Cancer, is that, hey, I did what I needed to do. I was honest, I was truthful, I was showing the best of me, and this is also me showing the best of me by letting you suffer now. What is there left to do? Star, the card of Aquarius. A hope, a driving force that my intent was right. Also, King of Wands, that we can do right with the reality that we live in right now. I came from the right space. I don't think you held up your end of that bargain. You saying that to the other person, Cancer. To the Ten of Wands, not the Ten of Wands, well, the Ten of Pentacles, excuse me. What is significant of the Ten of Pentacles located here in this read? All experiences being the foundation of life moving ahead. Those cards that we need to see, please, upon the Ten of Pentacles for Cancer. Page of Swords, notion of observance, okay. Yay, I like this. The sun. Sun's so happy he's vomiting rainbows. And so, I may not know it right now, but maybe this was needed for me to find what happiness actually means. Death, card of Scorpio, and we are in Scorpio season right now at time of recording. Always great to pull. This is the reason for the season. Times for transformation, times for ending. And here, in order to get to that sun, whatever this was, even if I didn't like that it turned into what it is, you're coming to like a cold truth right now, Cancer, of saying, if this is what's the barrier between me and the sun, that happiness and all that warmth, move. I gotta go find it for me now. To the Ten of Wands. What's significant of the Ten of Wands for Cancer's read today? Shows the cards that we need to see, please, upon the Ten of Wands for Cancer's read. King of Cups, my burden, again, and your King of Cups came out somewhere with new opportunity. Here now being under your burden, yeah, you're not regressing on the idea that you gave it your all. That's going back very much to that Queen of Cups energy that you had underneath your Ten of Cups over there. The burning that you're having right now is a struggle with duality. How can I clearly have given everything that I thought I could, maybe even more in this dynamic, and it played out the way that it did? Maybe some of that energy needs to be diverted back to me. Chariot, card of Cancer, putting yourself first. King of Pentacles, the right investment. Sometimes I'm good at my job, but it's moments like this where, get a little shimmy shake in there. For you, Cancer, yeah, my burden right now is to remember me and everything that I lost in trying to maintain this. I'm going to remain composed. I'm going to remain, poised and composed. Composed, that's not a word. I'm going to remain in the best version of me throughout this entire process. You can do whatever you want to, but this Cancer right here, I'm not budging. I'm just going to go be happy over there, okay? And so to the Ten of Swords, what's significant of the Ten of Swords in this read? What is significant of the Ten of Swords for Cancer in the read today? What sharp conclusions are had and made? Emperor, the card of Aries. I made a decision. We're not backing out of it. Good. It took you such a long time to get there, but with that Empress coming out, she has power in her own domain when love is shown, when it's not. If you show none, you get none. For the Emperor, here's what everyone told me, and here's my decision. Now we're going to make it. Devil, card of Capricorn. Hopefully it's coming from the right space, and that's probably what's been eating at you the most, not the understanding of the destruction of the dynamic, Cancer, but rather, am I really coming from the right space, or is this me being petty? You're going to have to deal with that as you move forward in and out of this. The World, yeah. Regardless, the cycle is complete. We done what we could. Time to cut ways, move on. Underneath it all, Five of Cups, yeah. Truth is, and I know you're holding on to pain. I know we're holding on to a deep level of remorse and sadness about what's going on between you and whoever you're identifying in this dynamic. It still comes back to the same point of, hey, we tried to work on this, gave it a shot, and look where we are. None the better. I can't sit here and say that I'm happy when I have to work to find it. That's not how it's working out for me. And so what I'm seeing in your read today, Cancer, is ultimately, I'm struggling with the duality of almost feeling guilty of putting myself first, because that means inevitably separating from you and whoever this dynamic is contingent upon. Just try to sit with, if you putting yourself first or prioritizing yourself in any way would disrupt that dynamic, then what's that dynamic actually for you? Just a question to ponder. Define the major arcana strewn across the table. We first look at that Tower. Why did everything come to a crash and burn moment? Because again, the Tower is ultimately designed in our own favor, designed for our best and good intentions. It's just very destructive the way that it happens. Sometimes that's just how it is. Not everything is a peaceful conversation. Sometimes things have to be completely swept away in a tornado. Define the Tower here in this reading for Cancer, first and last. Four of Wands. Okay, yep, a relationship is ending. Ooh, yeah. Relationship dynamic. We tried to work it out. It did not play out. And now, what's the best thing that I can do in this situation? To the Empress. Strength, the card of Leo. Because we tried fixing it. It still didn't work. And it doesn't mean you don't mean anything less to me. I understand what this is worth right now. I'm understanding my own worth. I understand, hey, we gave it a shot. It still played out in this direction. What do I do with that? Next, there is the Hermit, card of Virgo. Eight of Cups. In healing, the only way to get there is by walking away. To the Fool. Four of Pentacles. Holding on to a new beginning. This goes in one of two directions. Either we embrace the enthusiasm of what could be, or we hold on and potentially repeat the cycle with what happened over here, where we started out, right, Cancer? It's hard, but this this dynamic, because again, it doesn't necessarily have to be a intimate partner relationship over here, but it does represent the home and heart space with that Four of Wands. So it's either somebody who you are in a relationship with or a familial dynamic that hits very close to home. Either way, we could either look towards better tomorrows in a different way with a different person or a different area, or repeat the same exact cycle all over again. I just don't want you to get left with Pikachu face if this happens all over again. To the Star, the card of Aquarius, the Hierophant. The hope that we're trying to hedge our bets on is that maybe this is the right path. I don't like saying it out loud because it makes me afraid that, all the things that we try to do to fix this were never meant to be, but I can't be afraid of looking at the stars in the sky and dreaming, right? Maybe, just maybe, this is right for us that we go our separate ways. To the Sun, King of Pentacles, the right investment right now is my own happiness. Time to find that for me again. To Death, the card of Scorpio, Judgment. Ooh, divine timing and intervention. Maybe, just maybe, this is the right thing for me. I know it's hard, but staying still is becoming even harder. To the Chariot, the card of Cancer, you. Ten of Swords, a painful ending from within. We can sit in duality that the best thing for us is also what's hurting us the most. You don't have to lie about that to me, Cancer. Let's go towards the Devil. Ten of Cups. Because it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel good. But are we saying that simply because the notion of being free is unfamiliar or the notion of being free is wrong? Right? Those are two different things. And from what I saw in the rest of your read today, Cancer, we're just so unused to a life without whoever this is to us. And simultaneously, if that's the only idea that I can't explore life because it's unfamiliar, then that means I can't explore life, period. It's not the happiest notion to say or come to a conclusion about, but I also want you to be happy with or without this person, with or without this dynamic. I want you to prioritize you no matter what that looks like. To the Emperor, Nine of Swords. The conclusion that we're coming to, the most painful decision we have to make isn't right. We're riddled with anxiety because, again, we wanted this to work out, but I'm doing my best. And if it still didn't work out, then what are we left with? To the World, Two of Pentacles. I can make things balance out. The conclusion that I make is still that the cycle has to come to its end. Okay? Resolution. These are cards of resolution for Cancer in the read. What is held in the space of resolution for Cancer in the read today? Chariot, the card of Cancer. Who do we pick? Who do we pick? Eight of Wands, direct communication. And here, being that you've drawn yourself so much within this read, Cancer, I'm going to take a wild guess and saying the person that we're choosing, I choose me. I have to. I may not like what's going on, how this is breaking apart, but hey, the person that I have to choose right now is me. And I've gotten so unfamiliar with me because of the dynamic of we that finding that person again is proving itself to be a challenge, and it is very hard. But I feel that my happiness, I can't be afraid to go find that if I've forgotten what that meant. Underneath it all, Ten of Pentacles. And so the experience, the ultimatum of that tree of life, yeah, I don't have to be happy with it, but the truth revealed, maybe this is how it's meant to be. Whoever this person is to you or this group of people dynamic, it hits close to home and you're saying you have to part ways. That's what we see. Overall, in your read today, Cancer, we started off by saying I did my best. Maybe we did our best and it still didn't work out. But ultimately, I can't be afraid of the new life presenting itself. This is a repeated pattern throughout your read today of, maybe sitting still could provide a level of familiarity, but familiarity is not comfort right now. Familiarity is pain. And that's why the break or the separation elements are playing into full effect here. Now, why am I so afraid to find me outside of this? Because I've forgotten what happiness outside this dynamic was. What does it mean to find me again? This is my burden, and hopefully I just want to know if I'm going from the right place or not. That's the battle that you're having within. But internally, Eight of Wands, direct communication and choice, fast acting motion, and Chariot, I choose me. That's why I'm seeing your read today, Cancer. Hope this conversation helped. And yeah, it's tough, but remember, with this level of anxiousness and debate, staying still has also become difficult. Don't mistake comfort for familiarity. Do not take whatever's going on right now as the only inevitable truth of the totality of what you have going on in your life. Go find what happiness means to you. It's all going to be worth it in the end. I'll see you around, okay? Take care. Oh, my back.